Sponsored by RxCardClub.com. Get a free prescription drug card and save up to 85% on prescription drugs. RxCardClub.com. What is the success rate of Breyanzi? Everyone will respond differently to Breyanzi, lisocabtagene, maraleucel, and the success rate for someone else may be different than for you. Based on clinical trial data, the complete response rate in patients taking Breyanzi is around 20% to 73%, depending on the condition being treated. Below, we will review the complete response rate in patients taking Breyanzi for certain kinds of lymphoma and leukemia. Keep in mind that some patients in the studies below had a partial response to treatment. Large B-cell lymphoma. Breyanzi was studied in over 250 adults with refractory or relapsed B-cell lymphoma in a multicenter clinical trial. The study showed that after treatment with Breyanzi, the complete remission rate was 54%. Response to treatment was based on the 2014 Lugano criteria. Chronic lymphocytic leukemia, CLL, or small lymphocytic lymphoma, SLL, the complete response rate among patients who took Breyanzi for relapsed or refractory CLL or SLL in a clinical trial called TRANSCENDCLL was 20%. A total of 65 patients were treated with Breyanzi in the study. Response to treatment was based on the 2018 International Workshop CLL, iwCLL, criteria. Related questions: what is the success rate of Rituxan, rituximab, in patients with blood cancers? What is the difference between Truxima and Rituxan? Does Truxima make you gain weight? Follicular lymphoma. In the TRANSCENDFL clinical trial, adults with relapsed or refractory follicular lymphoma who took Breyanzi had a complete response rate of 73.4%. A total of 94 patients that were treated with Breyanzi were included in the final results. In order to be considered to have complete response, patients who did not have a negative bone marrow biopsy between their most recent disease progression and before starting lymphodepleting chemotherapy were required to have a negative bone marrow biopsy. Mantle cell lymphoma. Out of 68 patients with relapsed or refractory mantle cell lymphoma who were treated with Breyanzi in the TRANSCENDFL trial, 67.6% saw a complete response. Response to treatment was based on 2014 Lugano classification. Follow up with your healthcare provider if you have more questions about the success rate of Breyanzi. RxCardClub.com. Get a free prescription drug card and save up to 80% on prescription drugs.